Today I want to talk to you about some pronunciation mistakes that I see especially English speakers make when they speak Spanish. I find that a lot of people make some of these mistakes, so stay until the end of the video because probably if you're here, you might be making at least one of these. Let's start with the vowels. In Spanish, the 5 vowels always have the same sound. They never change. And we have A, it's very open, A, like in banana. The 3 A's in banana sound the same, banana. And it's a very open sound. And then we have E. You can do it like kind of like smiling. E. It's kind of closed, like esmeralda, esmeralda. And we don't have anything between A and E. We don't have like we don't have that sound. It's either A or E. A, E. That's it. Esmeralda, merengue. You see all the S are the same, merengue. And we always pronounce the same way. Even when we have double vowels, like if I have 2 E's, 2 E's, we still read each of them separately. So this word is le, not the E. We don't make new sounds. That's why Spanish is very phonetic and it's very easy to read because we always read the same way. Then we have I, E in Spanish, and it also has the same sound, E, also smiling, E. So you can make these 2 sounds almost smiling, E. And again, it never changes. Bicicleta, bicicleta, not bicicleta. That's why Spanish people say Wi-Fi. We don't say Wi-Fi, we say Wi-Fi. That's why, because we always say E. Then we have O in Spanish, O, and it also sounds the same every time. So we have horno, or no. We don't say no. Like for example, if I want to say, oh no, oh no, oh no, we don't have that O sound. It's always O. And that's something that I hear quite a lot from English speakers, that O sound. And lastly, we have U, U. And U always sounds U, like único, único, unique. We never make that U sound, so it's always U. And we never do like an A sound, like umbrella. We never do that. It's always U. That's why Spanish speakers will also have problems to pronounce English. That's why we say things like donut, donut. And we never make up new sounds by putting 2 vowels together. We always read each vowel separately. For example, this word in Spanish is aplauso, aplauso, not applause. We don't put this A and U together to make a new sound. No, aplauso. Alright, so that's the first thing you have to keep in mind. Vowels. If you can do the vowels correctly, that's a huge step. The next one is not a mistake that I see English speakers make, but I think it's more of a misconception, misunderstanding. The C with an E and the C with an I. C. Now in Spain, or in most parts of Spain, we do that sound. C. Biting your tongue. Like TH in English in thing or think or thunder. In the south of Spain, Canary Islands, America, they make an S sound, like C. But C is not a lisp. It's not a problem that we have, like a lot of people think. And it's also not because we had a king and he had a lisp, so everybody else pretended to have a lisp as well, so he wouldn't feel bad. That's a myth. That's just how the language evolved from Latin. I'm sorry that the story is not that interesting, but a lot of people ask me like, do you have a lisp? No, that's actually the way it's supposed to be. C. Now, is C wrong? No, because most of the people do C. Both of them are right. C. For example, cena, dinner, 100. 100. They are all correct. But that takes me to Z. Theta, fa, tho, thu. When we have a Z, a Z, in Spanish you can do the TH like zapato, shoe, or the S, zapato. What you cannot do is Z. You cannot say zapato. Zapato doesn't exist in Spanish. That sound Z doesn't exist. So don't say zapato. Or this word right here. In Spanish, fo. Not zu, not zo, fo. Or so, but not z, zo, no. Alright? And see how I read both O's? Fo. Okay, now another one that I hear quite a lot. H. In Spanish, H is 100% silent. So pretend is not there. We don't do hola, not. Just hola. Pretend H is not there. But it's quite funny because actually, English words with an H, we overdo it. And it becomes almost like a J or a G sound. So we say like hello, hobby, because we know that in English there is a sound and in Spanish there is nothing. So we overdo it. We think that hello is hello. We do it too much. So that's kind of funny too. So H in Spanish, no sound, zero. And that takes us to G and J. In Spanish, we have a strong sound. In Spain, it's like ha, he, he, ho, ho. That with your throat. Or in America or in the South, you can do like an English H. So you can say ha, he, ho, hu. So you can say gente or gente. What you cannot do is gente, cannot. Jamón, not. Jamón or jamón, but not jamón. For that, we have Y, which takes us to the next one, which is double L, ella. Ella in Spanish, it has a sound like a Y. It's not exactly Y, it's more like a rolling the tongue a little bit. Yeah. But nobody does that anymore, so we just do like a Y. So we say llave, or ella, she. What we don't do is a long L. We don't say ella, or caballo, horse, caballo, not caballo. No long tail. Like I hear a lot of people say ella. It's not ella, it's ella or ella. But ella is fine, like a Y. So anytime you see a double L, pretend it's a Y. Ella, caballo. Then, of course, the V in Spanish has the same sound as B. It's the same sound. If you say like, no, but I heard it's the same sound. There are no differences. It might be that someone pronounces it a bit differently, but the B and the V in Spanish officially are the same. Officially have the same sound. Okay, so don't try to look for differences that are none. So we don't say avión. We say avión, avión. That's it. All right? And then we come to the combination B-L-E. In Spanish is ble. So these words, flexible, flexible, cable, cable, ble. And the last one, the P and the T in Spanish are way softer than in English. So we don't have that P, T. We don't do that. It's soft. It's like P, T. That's one of the things that tells you that they are Spanish or Italian or Latin, because we don't do that sound. So whenever you say a P or a T, make sure you don't expel air. Like if you do like this, P, you're gonna feel your air in your hand. Or if you put your hand down, T, the T sends air to your hand down. T. In Spanish, no. P, T, no air. So this is not patata, it's patata. Soft, no air, patata. I don't have any air. All right, hope that was helpful. And now you can speak a bit more naturally and more like a native person. If you have any questions about some other letters or other combinations, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to make another video to help you speak better in Spanish. And if you like the video, please don't forget to like it, because that helps YouTube show it to more people that might need it as well. And you can also share it with people that you think might benefit from it. All right, that's all from me for today. I will see you in the next one. Hasta luego.